And Crocktober continues. I'm super excited today because we are going to talk about crockpot ground beef recipes. So easy ground beef recipes that you can just throw in your crockpot, head to work, and come home and dinner is done. Hi, I'm Carrie with eatingonadime.com. We're on a mission to help families eat well on a budget. Now, I hope you're loving Crocktober. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you can actually sign up for our free email series. It's 31 days of crockpot recipes and it's completely for free in the link below. Make sure you sign up for that so you don't miss, because what else do you need right now but more crockpot recipes, okay? We want to help you save money, time, and your sanity. And also, if you want all the recipes right now, we have a really awesome Crocktober digital cookbook that's on sale, linked in the description below as well. Let's get started. Recipe number 1 is crockpot beef noodles casserole. Think of like a beef and noodles, almost like a hamburger helper vibe, but it's all made in the crock pot. This one is delicious and so easy to make.
Craving something cheesy, beefy, and downright cozy? This Crock-pot beef and noodles casserole is comfort food on autopilot. Start with brown ground beef and onions. That's the flavor base. Add garlic, Italian seasoning, salt, and pepper for that bold home-style punch. Now pour in tomato sauce, diced tomatoes, and beef broth, the trio that makes it rich and saucy. Give it a stir, pop on the lid, and let your slow cooker work its magic. About 30 minutes before dinner is ready, toss in those uncooked noodles. Yes, no boiling needed. Cover the lid and allow those noodles to cook for about 15 to 30 minutes until they are nice and soft. Once they're tender, top it with shredded cheddar cheese and let it melt into gooey perfection. One bite of this cheesy beef and noodles casserole and you'll be hooked.
Recipe number 2, it is pizza casserole in the crock pot. It's one of my favorites, and the best part is everything cooks in your slow cooker. It's a one-pot dinner that the kids are gonna beg for seconds.
You're going to love this easy family favorite, Crockpot pizza casserole. It's everything you love about pizza, baked pasta style, right in your slow cooker. Start by browning 1 pound of ground beef and 1 pound of Italian sausage in a skillet with diced onions. Cook it all together until the meat is nice and browned, about 8 minutes. Then toss in a tablespoon of minced garlic and cook for 1 more minute. Drain any extra grease. Pour the meat mixture into your crock pot, add 2 jars of pizza sauce, Italian seasoning, salt, and pepper. Stir it all together until it's well combined. Now add your uncooked pasta and give it a good stir to coat everything well. Make sure the pasta is covered in that sauce. Top it off with pepperoni slices, because what's pizza without pepperoni? Cover and cook on low for 3 hours or high for 2 hours until that pasta is nice and tender. Once it's ready, stir in 2 cups of shredded mozzarella cheese and sprinkle the last cup right on top. Cover it and let it melt for about 5 to 10 minutes. And that's it. Dinner is served. Gooey, cheesy, and packed with pizza flavor, this Crock-pot pizza casserole is sure to be a hit with the whole family, and you can find the full recipe linked in the description below.
Recipe number 3 is cheeseburger dip. This is perfect for game day. It's so delicious. It's my favorite kind of dip, and I love that it stays warm in the crock pot.
This 4-ingredient cheeseburger dip is the easiest crowd pleaser you'll ever make. Just add a half a pound of browned ground beef, 8 ounces of cream cheese, a 10-ounce can of diced tomatoes with green chilies, and 2 cups of shredded cheddar cheese into your crock pot. Give it a stir, cover, and cook on low for 2 to 3 hours or high for 1 to 2, stirring occasionally until it's hot and perfectly melted. Serve it with tortilla chips. It's creamy, cheesy, and always a hit.
Recipe number 4, it's hot dog chili. Goodbye to the canned stuff, because we're gonna make an amazing chili that you can make in your crock pot, which is great because it stays warm, and then everybody can make their hot dogs however they want at a game day or any kind of party, but you are never going to go buy that canned stuff again once you try this recipe.
Today we're making the ultimate topping for game day or backyard cookouts. It's Crock-pot hot dog chili. Start by browning 1 pound of ground beef and drain off any excess grease. Add the beef to your crock pot and toss in all the good stuff. Tomato sauce, ketchup, a little brown sugar, yellow mustard, Worcestershire sauce, onion powder, garlic powder, chili powder, salt, and pepper. Give it a good stir so everything is combined and cover and cook on low for 3 to 4 hours or high about 2 hours until it's thick, rich, and full of flavor. Spoon it over your favorite hot dogs, add some cheese or onions on top, and dig in.
Recipe number 5, it's shepherd's pie. We are going to make shepherd's pie in the crock pot. It's actually so delicious, and I think it's more flavorful in the crock pot than baking it in the oven.
Get ready for the ultimate comfort food, Crockpot shepherd's pie. It's hearty, simple, and perfect for busy days. Start by browning 3 pounds of ground beef in a skillet. Drain off the grease and add it to your crock pot. I highly recommend that you spray your crock pot with a little cooking spray first. Next, toss in a half a chopped onion, a teaspoon of minced garlic, a teaspoon of onion powder, a bag of frozen peas and carrots, and a can of cream of mushroom soup. Stir it all together until everything's combined. Cover and cook on low for 6 hours. During the last 2 hours, spread your mashed potatoes made from 4 boiled russet potatoes. I love to use leftover potatoes. Cover again and let it finish cooking until everything's hot, creamy, and delicious. Scoop it up, serve it right from the crock pot, and enjoy a cozy family favorite that's as easy as it is comforting.
And recipe number 6, we are going to take blast from the past, and we're going to show you a video that I made years ago with our most popular crock-pot lasagna, or our most popular ground beef recipe ever. This recipe has gone viral multiple times, and in fact, we have a video on Facebook that has over, I think, 100 million views now. It's crazy how many views that video has from a long time ago. You're gonna love it because it has all the flavors of lasagna, but without all the work, and your crock pot does everything for you.
Today, I'm going to show you how to make lasagna in your crock pot without any of the work. Today on the Eating on a Dime show, we're making crock pot lazy day lasagna, and the reason I call it lazy is because I have a secret tip. We actually use ravioli in the recipe, so that way we don't have to boil noodles. We don't have to spread out ricotta cheese because the ravioli has all the delicious cheese inside it. So I'm going to show you how to do it, and your crock pot's going to do all the work. So finally, you can have lasagna in the middle of winter or even in the summer because we don't have to heat up our kitchen. So let me know below if you want the link for the recipe. The link is in the description below, or you can always go to eatingonadime.com and search Lazy Day Lasagna. We have a crock pot version and a baked version for you. Okay, so let me get started. What I have already in this pot is I browned up a pound of ground beef. We browned it and then we drained it. A couple options that I can give you right now is you can do sausage. We've done that before and it is delicious. You can also do ground turkey. Ground turkey is a great way to lower the fat, lower the cost, but nobody's really gonna know that it's ground turkey because we have all these delicious flavors throughout the recipe. So that's already done. So now I'm making my sauce. So we're going to stir in our garlic salt, Italian seasoning, and 3 cans of crushed tomatoes. There we go. So 3 cans. So we're making a delicious meat sauce. I'm gonna mix this up. If you're watching me right now, let me know, what do you like with your lasagna? We love garlic bread, and on eatingonadime.com you can search garlic bread. We have a delicious recipe that you could serve alongside this. It's the best garlic bread ever. Okay, so done. See how easy that was? A delicious meat sauce. I don't even have to heat it up on the stove because the Crock-Pot's gonna do all the work. Hopefully that makes sense to you. Let me scoot this over a little bit. Okay, so now all we have to do is layer. So I have mozzarella cheese. Now the mozzarella cheese, we hand shredded it. So what that means is we bought the block and then we shredded it by hand. And the reason that we do that is because anytime you buy a pre-shredded cheese, it's not going to melt as pretty if it's pre-shredded. But if you buy the block and then you hand shred it, you're gonna get that delicious, cheesy meltedness that you're used to when you go to like an Italian restaurant. Okay, and then, like I said before, we're not using lasagna noodles because this is lazy day lasagna. We're cheating. It's a cheat that you're gonna be proud of, and we're using frozen raviolis. So these are cheese raviolis. So they're delicious pasta, and inside is that delicious cheese from the flavors that you're gonna want in your lasagna. Okay, so I'm using a 6-quart crock pot. Super simple, super easy to do. We're gonna start with a little bit of sauce on the bottom. Just spreading it out. There we go. Can you kind of see it? Whoop. Okay, then we're gonna place a layer. I'm gonna see how many times I layered this. All the meat sauce on. Okay, so we're gonna place a layer of ravioli on the bottom. So you're just laying it out. You see how much faster this is than having to boil noodles and having to spread out ricotta cheese. Okay. Now that that's done, we're gonna do a layer of cheese, mozzarella cheese. Delicious. And then we're gonna do meat sauce. Let me get this a little closer. I don't wanna make a mess. Spooning that right over. See how easy this is, guys? The best part about it is when you're finished, you just put the lid on and you walk away, and your Crock-Pot's gonna do all the work for you. Okay, now we're going to continue layering. So we're gonna start off with our ravioli. We're gonna do some cheese. Dun, dun, dun. A little bit more. Can't skip on the cheese, guys. Then sauce. We're almost done. See how fast and simple this is? I mean, I just need enough sauce to go on the top. And we're going to do the last layer. So I'm doing about 3 layers. You do you, boo. Now, if you're needing this to be gluten-free, guess what? If you go to your local grocery store, you can actually find gluten-free raviolis. We've actually made them before. The last time I checked, they were round instead of square, but they're still really, really good. And we've made this recipe with them. So I'm going to show you what it looks like inside it with the raviolis just laying there. See, that's all I'm doing is just making a pretty layer of the raviolis. Then we're going to do a little bit of mozzarella cheese. I'm just going to do a little bit because I'm going to have another layer of that in a minute. Final topping of the sauce, and we get all that good sauce out of here. Ooh. Okay, spreading it out nice and pretty. And then we're gonna finish it off with cheese. Just like you would in a traditional lasagna, we're gonna top it with mozzarella cheese and then Parmesan cheese. So we get that delicious flavor at the very, very top. Okay, so let me show you what it looks like. So I know it's kind of hard to see, friends. Oh, there we go. See? We have our sauce. Now we're going to cover it in mozzarella cheese. Done. Friends, if you need the recipe, say, hey, send me the recipe. Or you can, the link is in the description, or if you cannot find it, just go to eatingonadime.com and search Lazy Day Lasagna. Nothing wrong with being lazy with this recipe. People have gone crazy for this recipe. In fact, our video is like over 100 million views. I mean, it's crazy. People love it because it's so good. So I have some Parmesan cheese. We're just gonna sprinkle right on top. Now, another little fun tip, if you want that garlicky, delicious flavor, you could sprinkle a little garlic salt right on top before you start cooking it, and it kind of tastes like a garlic bread on top. So good. Woo. Okay, we're gonna add the lid, and we're going to cook this on low for about 4 hours. Then what I like to do is I unplug it and let it sit uncovered for about 10 to 15 minutes. So you know when you make a lasagna, when you pull it out of the oven, sometimes you're gonna find it's a little watery. So what you do is you just let it rest. So you're gonna let it finish cooking and you're gonna let it thicken up, and that's what we wanna do with the crock pot. So you cook it for about 4 hours until everything is heated through and the top looks delicious, and then you're gonna remove the lid, let it rest for about 10 to 15 minutes, and then cut it and serve it with your favorite garlic bread on eatingonadime.com. And a side salad and dinner's done. Guys, come on, tell me that's not easy. Tell me that's not easy. Is it easy? Is it easy? Nobody? It's easy. Okay, lazy lasagna, guys. Okay, so if you need the recipe, guys, go to eatingonadime.com or get the link in the description. But we also have a baked version. It's the exact same recipe, but you cook it in the oven in a 9x13 pan. So you can have lazy day lasagna in the crock pot or in the oven. The kids go crazy for it. My kids love this recipe. They like it better than traditional lasagna. And honestly, I'm at the point now where I like it better than traditional lasagna. It's so good. Okay, that's it, friends. Thanks so much for joining me. Remember, go to eatingonadime.com to find this recipe. Just search Lazy Day Lasagna, and don't forget to search for garlic bread so you can serve that alongside, because that bread is amazing. Remember, the link is in the description to where you can get our crock-pot version and our baked version. You guys have a great day. Thanks so much for joining me, and I'll see you next time for another Eating on a Dime show. Bye, friends.
Oh my goodness, watching that video just made me want to make that recipe. I haven't made it in a while. I probably need to reshoot the video, but I love watching old videos to see how far we've come, especially for you guys who've been around for years. I love it. I'm definitely going to put that on my list to make this week because it's so good, and it's the perfect recipe for a fall day. That's it. We're out of here. Thanks so much for joining me. Remember to like and subscribe. And before you go, drop a comment below. Let me know which recipe you're going to make first. And if you've already made any of these recipes, like have you made our viral crock-pot lasagna? I want to know in the comments below. But don't forget, in the description, you can also get that link for our email series of the Crocktober. Can't talk. The Croctober email series where you get 31 days of crock-pot recipes. But if you want to get the digital cookbook, you can grab it to discounted. I think it's over half off right now in the link below in the description as well. Okay, I am out of here, friends. Thanks so much for joining me. I hope you're loving Crocktober and our crock-pot recipes. That's a lot of crock-pots to say. But I will see you next time in a kitchen. And in the meantime, don't forget to eat at home by eating on a dime. Bye, friends.